Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. We're in a very heated class trial. Things are not looking good for Gonta. I don't think it's him.
I know.
But it doesn't look... I don't want it to be him.
I don't either.
Losing Rantaro and Gonta right off the bat is gonna make me really sad.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. What do we got? Non-stop debate. Ooh, there's a lot of things on here.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Nope, don't think
Typical
it's...
degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another.
That's true.
There are no obstacles in the way.
Yes, there was. The freaking bookcase was
The
open.
back door of the library. One could throw a shot and strike true.
No way the average person can
Good
make that
catch.
shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the rolled up projector screen again.
Yeesh. I'm glad I don't have to shoot
That's all
that.
there is to it.
I like the little animations that they do in
I
this.
do too. Is this what we're going with? No, that doesn't sound right.
Okay, yeah, we got
Actually, the situation in the library was different from what everyone remembers.
because the door closed.
Yep, everyone on the wrong track. I need to guide them to the right answer.
Whew, okay.
If we don't, we'll never expose the mastermind.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Nope.
Gonta not culprit!
Honest!
Typical degenerate...
Rantaro's corpse
It's right here.
do line up with one another. There are no obstacles.
There you go.
Ooh,
Got it.
No,
That
that's
time I got
wrong.
it. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room, because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Whoa, what's this?
Oh shoot.
What do we need to do?
Oh wait. We need to find that photo. I bet. Where is it? Hidden door photos.
I get it.
Oh, so you're supposed to pick.
Just find the evidence. Yeah, they didn't really
In this
Explain
picture.
that.
Here, look.
give us much to work with there. But yeah, you can see it's open.
Pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry!
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
It's like the nicest thing she said.
I hate this sentimental
Can we start a degenerate male counter?
Oh god.
God.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragons.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
The warehouse.
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
I don't like that.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
I still feel like Samugi's alibi is way deficient.
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes, but are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Or at the very least, working with the mastermind.
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet.
Okay, just...
If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
What?
You serious? There's a way to do
Yes,
that?
you come in that door.
Super serious, brother.
Your Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Agreed. A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah, ha ha ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
All right. I have no idea where she's going with this.
Was hiding in the library the whole time.
Card
Before
reader does.
Kaede and Shuichi even placed the
think.
cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
Good
No,
job.
that's wrong. Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
Shoot. Well, there goes every theory I
You
had.
dare challenge Atua?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we do.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Ooh.
The dust is still there.
Yeah, we did this.
Looks like the card reader wasn't used in a while.
While investigating the mastermind, if anyone
Oops.
swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Oh, what? He's gonna argue with
Oh,
us?
is this the cut through? I'll cut through those words.
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set.
It's true, just not in the...
You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you'll go into an one...
All right, Rebuttal Showdown.
There you go, yep.
By pressing A. What? That's different. Cut the truth bullet by pressing Y. Oh, okay. So this is so, like you move the blade first.
Yep. You have to mash the A button.
got
Okay.
it.
Even if we rule out the hidden door,
What?
the library's got no shortage of hiding spots.
Hey.
There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there.
I see.
They took out Rantaro, then took off.
Okay. Now I got how this works.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
I'm starting to see holes in Ryoma's argument. I have evidence I can present that will break down Ryoma's argument.
Not if they...
I wish we could see just what truth bullets we have for this.
Rantaro's belongings, front entrance. This could be one of the photos.
Okay, so it's the front or the rear.
Once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words!
Let me cut through those words.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
Yep, that everyone is accounted for.
I'm looking at the people at the end, though.
Everyone entering the library in these pictures.
Yeah, that actually
Makes
doesn't
sense if
stand
there was
up.
someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
He's got something.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. He's got something. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
I'm feeling it's gonna be something stupid like I moved this shot put ball or something to put something up and it fell on his head.
Right, that's what. Remember when I said it was going to be like it was an accident?
Yep.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible.
Or they weren't there.
But it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right, we have evidence that proves that would have been impossible.
Stack books.
I get it.
Got it.
I got it.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library?
They didn't.
Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library.
Oh,
the
boy.
front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
What?
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains.
But wouldn't there be...
Why?
Oh, it
It's
wouldn't
just
have
not
detected
fair.
movement if you're out of the shots.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me.
But she seems to be the only one who knows about that.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
Uh-oh.
What? Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot.
Did he suspect Kaede?
There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
But they would also have to have gotten out in 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
Shuichi did leave for a
You
minute.
just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew
Nope.
about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals?
Shuichi.
Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the 5th now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
Something still seems off.
Yep. No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. There's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi's the culprit. It's definitely not possible.
Is this where we're gonna have to lie for him? Oh, no, there's our intermission. Oh, wow. So that means we're only like halfway through. I do remember being told these were quite a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Well now.
Wow, the class trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? I'm not falling for this again. Obviously, I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything? No, everything.
Danny knows everything about anything. He's basically traded his bearhood for godhood.
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys? Yeah, hey, you sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. I still think Monokuma did something.
Ooh, that was creepy.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Yep. That's how I feel about it on.
Yes. Okay. So you have to figure out.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence
he's
speaks
broke.
volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible. Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
You have to lie.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
You told.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
Need to go check out the basement. I'll come with you. Nope. You stay here and keep watch.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because...
Shoot, I actually don't know this one.
I don't either. The security sensor, maybe?
Let's try that.
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
But he had the thing to turn it on and off. That's where probably we're gonna have to lie.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
That's a creepy face of his, too.
This is where we're gonna have to lie.
Yep.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor.
So he would know
What
where
about
it is.
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
But then we wouldn't have gotten the rest of those photos, would we?
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
But the bookcase was open. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. White noise now.
Okay. Silencer. All right, we got the... Yeah, the machine gun.
All right.
Let's see what we got. We have...
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right, and I should have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
The security
Alright,
sensor
so we
was
have
armed.
I think it would be the rear entrance
The moving bookcase
photos?
isn't what triggered it.
Or the hidden.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when
I just don't know what
Kaede
to
heard
shoot.
the sensor go
No.
off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
I think you have to shoot. Is it the moving bookcase one?
2 photos were taken by the camera facing the library's rear entrance. Yeah, so the first one is him coming in.
Yeah. So
Alright, so what else did we have?
The security sensor was armed.
hidden door.
Receiver
bookcase isn't what
on
triggered
Shuichi. Sensor was placed on the bookcase, so it would. So in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
I don't think these are.
The sound
Yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be these.
Yeah, try that.
Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved.
Nope. Okay. Until you can disprove Shuichi had the sensor, he will remain suspicious.
I screwed up. I need to think it over.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
The moving.
As it
okay.
turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The
Do you
sound
use
Kaede
the
heard
receiver?
came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
What was the lookout classroom?
I don't get this one.
Yeah, I don't.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Shuichi couldn't have had.
What?
Security sensor
Is
was
it
armed,
because he
but
had the security
the
sensor
moving
controller?
bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard from
Would it be
the
this?
sensor when Shuichi secretly moved.
Use it.
Yeah, try that. No.
No. Until you can disprove Shuichi had the sensor. So it would. I swear it's those
The
photos.
security sensor was armed, but
You need to use it on the first
the
one,
moving
maybe?
bookcase isn't
The
what
moving
triggered it.
bookcase?
Or was it the hidden door
As it turns out,
photos?
Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound
Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi
secretly moved it.
I'm wondering if it's the first statement.
I don't know what there is to contradict though. I
sensor
mean,
was
but I guess
armed.
we've tried pretty much everything else.
The
I
moving
don't.
bookcase
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered
As
it.
it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the
sensor when Shuichi
I think the problem is I don't really understand how they had this set up.
So when Kaede heard the sensor
So
Right.
like that was so long ago.
The security sensor was armed, but
All
the
right.
moving
Try that.
No, there you go.
No, that's wrong.
I don't
Alrighty. I didn't understand it.
I don't really get why.
Wait a minute.
But again, like I don't remember
Security sensor
because it was so
wasn't
long ago that I saw how
placed,
it's set up and they talked about where things were and how things worked.
Right.
We wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
Yeah, okay.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
Yes, you were.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Uh-oh.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Here's where we're gonna have to lie and say we had it.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
But then wouldn't we not have gotten the pictures of us running in? This is what I mean. I don't really understand how that's set up. That doesn't seem to make any sense. So I don't know why.
Why isn't he talking at all either?
Considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
He's figured something out and it has nothing to do with him.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Well, we'll just have to find out in the next episode. Yeah, I think at some point I'm going to look, maybe go back in episodes and try to figure out how that's set up, because I have a feeling that's going to come up again.
Yeah.
And it just, my understanding, like the way I'm remembering it right now, is when someone walks in and triggers the sensor, then the cameras take pictures. But it's sounding like that's not the case.
Right. Yeah, I'm a little confused by that.
So I guess that's what I'm not understanding about this, and that's kind of tripping me up a bit. But I'll have to go back and look at it, I think. So
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.